In this video, I'm going to talk about creating a macro in Excel. Also, please subscribe if these easy how-to videos help you, and let's get into it. So a macro is kind of like giving Excel a set of commands that you can record and then play back later. It's really helpful when you have repetitive tasks because after you record the macro once, you can have Excel perform that action again with just the click of a button. And I'm going to show this with an example so it's easier to understand. In order to use macros, it's helpful to have this developer tab at the top. If you don't have it, you can have Excel show it by going into File and then Options and Customize Ribbon. And if you see developer here, just hit the checkbox and hit OK. If you don't see developer, then find it here on the left-hand side and then add it to your ribbon, hit the checkbox and then hit OK. So now let's start recording our macro. So let's say that I get this file every month and it looks the exact same, but I want the date to be shown in the long date format, and I want to highlight the totals for each day when the sales were below $100. So to start recording my macro, I'm going to go up into Developer and hit this Record Macro button. When I do that, it's going to pop up with this window telling me to give the macro a name. Now, when naming a macro in Excel, you can't have the space character, so I'm going to call mine format_data, and I'll hit OK. So now it's recording. The first thing I'll do is I'll highlight column A, and then in the Home tab, I'm going to change the format to long date. Okay, and then I'm going to highlight my totals, go into conditional formatting, and I'll do highlight cells less than 100 for $100, and I'll hit OK. Now that that's done, I can go back into Developer and then hit the Stop Recording button. Now, say the next time that I have this data and I want to run this macro, I can just go up into Developer, so I'll actually show it. So I've got this data here. So if I want to run it again, I can just go up into Developer and then Macros, then find that macro that I just created and hit Run. And it does everything that we wanted it to do in just a click. You can even add a macro to a button, making it even easier to access. So in this next tab here, I've got the same data with nothing done to it. What I'm going to do is I'll go up into Developer, and then I'll do Insert and add this shape. I'm going to draw it just off to the side right here. I'm going to assign the macro that we just created, and I'll hit OK. And I'll rename it, and I'll call it Format Data. Okay, so now when I click it, the macro runs smoothly. So there you have it. That's how you build a macro in Excel. The possibilities with macros are endless, and the things you can do with it are endless as well. It's going to save you a lot of time, especially when you have to do repetitive tasks. So there you have it. That wraps up my video. If this helped you, then please do subscribe and be on the lookout for more Excel how-to videos. I'm hoping to help as many people as I can become data experts in Excel in the most easy to understand way possible. So that's it for today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.